Great, Robert. Very lateral. What does that mean? The ice is coming. Hang on, I'll flick my Watsy over in a minute. Yeah, the Watsy. It's very specific, but we're talking about the Watsy. Alright, where's my controller? All that good stuff. For me, the ice is coming. What ice? Who did you piss off? Just a bit of a cold snap, is it? Alright. Getting everything all set up. Tiger Town. Alrighty. Now, hopefully the red tube doesn't come up, but let's see if I remember how to do this. Right. So first up is the Skulltula House. Bombs, hookshot, fire, arrows, and captain's hat. Optional piece of heart. So, I mean, that's another reason why I want to do it now. If you're playing the 64 version, which we are, it must be the first day or night when you complete it, or you won't get a prize. And all that good shit. So there might be at least two time cycle resets. But we got the house up first. So there's a couple of items to pick up and all that good shit. That reminds me, I needed to add, real quick, because I screwed up. And I was supposed to add this the other night, and I forgot to do that. All right. So we'll whack it over in the corner. Let's give it... Yep, beautiful. That's what I wanted. Very nicely. Yeah, I needed to have that over here. Anyway, no more flogging the bishop. Let's get into it. Turn my lamp on. Woof. Oh, and that's the other thing I needed to do as well. So I'm not alt-tabbing out of this all the time. Options, inputs, background input, which I thought I had on. But apparently not. Alright, look, I can and do get things wrong. God, yeah, yes, me. Just fire up the old save state, and we're off to the races. See, I'm getting pretty good at this shit. I'm flying to Alabama. How did you... what made that decision come about? What, did you just spin the globe, did you? And that's what you land on? What's that over there? Goron Village. Huh. Alright. I came in. I got a warp there as well. Okay, anyway, first things first, it's new cycle. So... just out of curiosity, can we hookshot that crate? Whoosh. I felt like I discovered fire when I first did that as a kid. Look at me go. Hookshot straight onto the treasure chest. Nothing can stop me now. I tell you, I've done a couple of miles on this bunny hood. Yeah, I was sort of on the fence about doing a stream tonight. But then I realised, well, Friday night we'll be doing... tomorrow night, sorry. We'll be doing Fall of Cybertron, so I might as well see if I can't cross the Great Bay Temple off the list. It's okay if we don't. We do have quite a bit to collect tonight. Is that the only chest that I needed to get? Pretty sure. Yeah, alright, now we can just warp. No, we can't. Every single time I think it's going to be a straight shot, something pops into my head and I'm just like, nah, hang on, I'm forgetting something. Well, I think I hit $2 grand in the bank last night, I think. Alright, so we're doing pretty good with arrows. It's the bombs that we need. Oof. There we go. So, now that I'm thinking of it, I was meant to make a mention of this like 3 streams ago, and that is, I love the green that they use for Termina. Like, it's a very sickly, dark green on just everything. Yeah, well, that should be it for the arrows. We still need to pick up a couple of, yeah, that's more like it. Just a couple of those. Because as long as we don't need bomb shoes, if the guide pulls some silly buggers like that... How many bombs? And that still has to be done on the first day as well. I need this more than you, I think. What's down here? It resets everything anyway. I never understood these grottos. Like, well, the real treasure in there is the fact that you can get bugs in there. Alright, that should do it. We shouldn't be that shit. Yeah, 20. Like, that's plenty. Alright, let's see what we can see. Great Bay Coast. So what? Every area has 2 warp points. Like what? So you got Southern Swamp and you got Woodfall, Snowhead, and the Goron Village. Great Bay. Where's the second one for here? I think it's the Zora Cape, actually. I still stand by what I said last night. This is a very eerie environment. Alrighty. We're in. Probably don't need the bunny hood in here. It's not really a race or anything like that. Maybe the Lens of Truth? But first things first, we need the bomb. And there's our first one right off the bat. Oh, no, first 2, sorry. I lie. No, getting out now. Actually, we might need the fire arrows for this. Look, that's 3 down already. Look at the progress we're making. She goes out to get milk, she gets 1 milk. She goes out to get eggs, she gets 2 eggs. They're cheaper by the dozen, lady. Okay. I actually don't half mind this setup. Deku sticks though, that's another thing. You know what, we might keep the fire arrows out. These arachnoids are crawling all over the place. I see ya. Gotcha. Precision. Yeah, there's another one over here somewhere, but first things first, we got to do a little bit of housekeeping. Alright, hang on a minute. Now, him, I knew he was there. I think everything else is clean. Wash day tomorrow. Nothing clean. This is one of those weird sort of hidden mechanics of... Oh, hang on. Maybe we need a little bit more junk in the trunk. There is something. Someone's screwing with us. What am I forgetting? How do you get these things off the wall? It's none of that. I always thought that there was something hiding behind... There we go. I trust everyone saw that. I'm not crazy. There is something going on here. Gotcha. Though I don't think that's the one I'm confused with. Fuck this. Okay, so it's not the most accurate thing in the world either. I've got to be confusing that with something else. That could even be a Banjo-Kazooie thing. We're getting our money's worth out of the hook shot tonight. I was wondering if they were gonna do that or not. I've always found it interesting that the gold Skulltulas are the only things that can do a whole heart of damage. Like, I don't even think Majora can do that. I remember the days when this used to be a one-shot kill on Skulltulas. That still is. Yeah, that's it. Take it. It's better than a pissing frying pan, that's for sure. Okay, there's a few of these things that we can destroy. Yes! I know where this one is. It's above the door, yeah. There's no harm in just double checking. I don't think there actually is a way for us to get up onto the next floor, is there? At least not from this room, I don't think. No. Alright, fair enough. We'll come back. Now, what was the captain's hat is something that we needed. Okay, yellow should be shot 5th. What do you reckon? Yellow is 5th, red is 3rd. Okay, so red, green, and yellow is how it ends. Green, red, green, yellow. So whatever's the odd one out, we shoot that one last. What bullshit! Hang on, first things first. Yeah, there's about 3 of them in the chandelier above the dining room table. Okay, Link, you've had your shot at trying to shoot this thing. I was gonna say, we have to... Surely we're at 20 by now. Nah. I think this area is clear. Alright, let me try that again. Alright, so red, green, red, green, yellow. Or is it green again? Yeah. We're not doing this. Yeah. Hang on, don't we have a fight here? It's like the only... Oh, is this the heart piece? Yes! Beautiful. Now we can be totally unfiltered now, because that was the only secret that was in here. So I think it's a bit of a tough ask to say that you needed those guys. I mean, you could have, give anyone enough time and enough arrows, they probably would have figured it out eventually. Is there a dungeon screen when you're in here? No, there's not. So how do you know when you've... Oh, you just keep hunting Skulltulas, I guess, until you get the ding-dong message. Oh, hang on. If memory serves, the captain's hat is going to help out. Because I always thought that there was a bunch of Skullchilds that are running around in here. Alright. I'm guessing it's bad to shoot these guys as well. Can I say something? Have you ever watched Harry Potter? Yeah, a few of them. Why is that? You're a bit of a Harry Potter fan, are you? What the... Oh. Oh, well, we've already done this. Like, yeah. Oh, that explains why I got the combo wrong, because there's a bunch of these guys that aren't even in that room. Well, what, it's usually about like 35 or so, I think. Skulltulas a piece in these dungeons. Alright, now how the heck do we get up there? I'm trying to not lock onto this nitwit. You look like Professor Severus Snape. You know what? It's interesting just how much I've been getting that lately. Oh, I suppose if you're going to get likened to a Harry Potter character, that's good. Like, at least I don't get Voldemort or Hagrid or something like that. I mean, I can handle... I can handle being a stand-in for Alan Rickman, that's fine. Where is it high? No, there's one there, but I don't think that's the last one. I think there's another one somewhere. Oh, how was that for a shot? Precision. I need to get the other one from over there. $27, yeah, we're closing in on 30. Where is it? I can hear him. There's something going on with this bookshelf. Hey, I've been watching my Scooby-Doo. I know when there's a hidden bookshelf around. 29. We're missing something else. There's something else around here. What are we missing? I just want to check this other corner where this bookshelf is. I know there's something dodgy about it. I don't like the look of it. This corner over here. I'm remembering something to do with bookshelves. Okay, well maybe not. What am I missing? There's nothing else hiding in any of these, is there? Alright, let's go and check the other rooms. Did you break a box during the stream? A few of them in this house. But I can't hear the scurrying anywhere, but... There's something going on. Did I go through here? Yeah, this was the dining room, right? Yeah, we've done this. We got the heart piece. I feel like something is staring us in the face and we're just not seeing it. It's something in this room. Yeah, they're in here, but how do we get to the next floor? Hang on. Let me conduct an experiment. Okay, it definitely wasn't that. Nope, nope, definitely not. See, because I keep seeing these... Hang on. I smashed this, didn't I? Yeah, I did. We got that out. See, because that looks like you can get up on... Oh, there it is there. Yeah, alright. Nothing gets by me. And the last one is up here somewhere. Whoa! You collected all of the Skulltula spirits. The curse is lifted. Good, now we can get this infernal thing off of my head. Now let's get out of here. I'm 100% this is the Giant's wallet. From memory, but memory's no reliable source. Where's the guy? We need the Goron mask to get out of here. Yeah, he was not there on the way in. That's for damn sure. There it is. Giant's wallet. Beautiful. I wonder why this guy only appears on the first day or night. That's interesting. But we have a bit of time to kill now anyway. So that's that. Because I want to go and buy the all-night mask, but that means we have to save the old lady from Sakon. But we have... That's quite a ways away yet. We've got enough time to go and do the Zora Cape. We'll do that first. So there's another heart piece we need to get, and then that should be about 31 heart pieces. Well, there's 31 out. What, there's 52 heart pieces, I think? Not including the heart containers from the bosses, I don't think. The Zora Music Hall. Alright. First door on the far right. We gotta go and do that jam session. The oceans are getting weird because there's trouble offshore at Great Bay Temple. Okay, well it's definitely not that. This isn't one of those silly bugger things, is it? I'm guessing it is. Your left or my left? What the hell are you doing? Oh, this is the one who tries to perv on Lulu, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. I remember this guy. We'll be back for that later. Okay, so why don't I just go and... Alright, so that's great that everyone's composing. What's the room I'm actually supposed to be in? Yeah, this is the one that I needed. Okay, well, whoever wrote directions on that shit list clearly has no sense of direction. Alright. Alright, come on. Let's try that again. Yeah, I am cheating a little bit here. Alright, no, so that's it. Yeah, okay, so you gotta do this with all of them. Alright, I'm guessing with the exception of Lulu, because she's out the back. Like, these Zora guys are weird, man. Okay, so we got the first one. Do you have to do it for all of them? Okay, apparently not. Okay, so... Are their rooms rearranged in the 3DS version? Because something tells me they might be, because one of them said the first one that we needed to speak to... No, you just need to do it with the piano Zora. Yeah, alright. What the hell? Yeah, but why is it not triggering? I don't understand. Is there something that I'm missing? It tells me that I need to go and... Okay, what the actual hell is going on? No, you just need to do it with the piano. Yeah, but it's not triggering for some reason. Enter the next room down the line. It's playing the credits on his piano. Yeah. Run up to him and speak with him if you wish. He just tells you to bring the Zora eggs back, which we have done, but on a different cycle. Pause that so we're not burning time. Which if you did, he'll tell you to take them to the Marine Research Lab, take off the Zora mask, play the complete 16-note song. Yeah, okay, alright. Yeah, well that's what it seems to be saying here. Fucking... Alright, maybe mention the red tape first. Like, again, they have things out of order all the time. Alright, good. That's looking a bit better. He'll bribe you with a piece of heart to keep quiet that he stole the tune. Well, that's what the music industry is all about. Yeah, no worries, we've done that. Lulu and the Great Turtle. Okay, so the heart piece. Because I was pretty tempted to go and get the deed to get that other heart piece out of Lulu's room. Because that would form another complete heart before going into the Great Bay Temple. But is it even worth it? Like... Nah, I'm good, champ. Well, I want to pick up the all-night mask before we go over there anyway. Okay. Oh, before we start teleporting anywhere, let's actually go and play the song for Lulu and get that other warp point so we can come straight back to the Zora Cape. Oh, he's making a mile, isn't he? Yeah, I wanted to get that. Okay. Now, what the hell is the actual song again? I always forget the new Wave Bossa Nova. Yeah, alright. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, right. Let's see if I can remember that. And that has to be played in Zora form, I'm pretty sure. I love how Zora Link still has the hair locks on the side of the head. It's maturing. It's the great Atween. It's not quite Lord Jabu Jabu, but you get the point. Yeah, we're not going to the temple just yet. Actually, let me just check the list. Arcana Canyon. Yeah, okay, nah, that can wait. Let's do the temple now. Just double checking a few things. Should we reset the 3-day cycle before we go in there, or just do it now? They explain that you can hookshot on. Yeah, alright. Fair enough. I'm still kicking around the idea. Yeah, no, we'll do the temple blind. Oh, well, not blind, but just not micromanaging it. I like going into these temples. Except for the Snowhead one, I really do run out of steam with that one. I think I've mentioned that every night since we've done it. It's like Frodo entering the Crack of Doom. All I can think about is Burgess Meredith saying, "Get up, you son of a bitch, because Mickey loves you." Alright. We'll go into the Great Bay Temple with a fresh 3 days. And we'll max out that giant wallet as well while we're in there. Hey, look, there's nothing wrong with 100 rupees to kickstart the 3 days. Yeah, no more excuses. We're doing a temple. I always refuel my stock before going into a dungeon. Well, that's ideally what we should be doing, but... I did always know about the fairy that was there. But, you know, you can just go back into the Zora Hall and come back out and just keep smashing those. Yeah, I don't plan on getting my ass kicked that many times. I think I hear a like out here as well. I was tossing around the idea of getting my hands on that Chateau Romani, but you need to wait until at least, what, 10 PM, I think, for the milk bar to open on the first night. Like, that's a big ask for what that offers, because there's quite a lot that happens on night one. Yeah, look, that's plenty. We won't max these out. Alright, what are we working with? Yeah. We'll make it work. Alright, Zora mask, obviously. We'll need that. Hook shot. We'll need that. Bow. We'll need that. Hang on. We need to wake this fool up again, don't we? Yeah, what do you need? Hang on. Hang on. Fuck me. I'm not looking at anything, let me remember it. But this is one of those songs that you use like twice and then that's it. What's more harder to stay alive, Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask? I would probably say, if you're gonna go, because I know a lot of people get hung up on whether or not it's okay to use the Fierce Deity Mask in the final Majora battle. That's probably, in terms of like, Majora's probably the only real threat I think there is in this entire game. That is a pretty tricky fight without the Fierce Deity Mask. And then someone will come along and be like, oh, well, actually, that's how I beat him the first time. Well, that's great. You win the internet. I've always found the three Majora fight... Oh, not so much the mask, but Majora's Incarnation and Majora's Wrath. They're just such a thorn in the ass to do without that mask. I have done it before, but it's just a very uphill battle. For me, at least. I'd probably give it to Majora's Mask. Ganon's just always been a bit of a pushover in Ocarina, which is a shame, because I really like him in that game. Okay. Come on, Link, don't let me down. I know you probably should use a Deku Stick there, but we're skipping a few chapters. And this should be our first fairy right off the bat. Yes, blue fairies. Living like rich people tonight. Alright. No, there's nothing else here. I'm pretty sure you can smash these. Just to see if there's anything else in them. Yeah. Arrows. A couple of bombs wouldn't go astray. Alright, look, we're just making a point. We don't have to celebrate it. No, there's nothing else here. Alright, next room. To be honest with you, I always thought the water temple was a lot more mild compared to this one. Actually, get rid of the hook shot. Leave the Zora mask out. We'll be flip-flopping between that. I just want to be able to kill these things. That Skulltula is so fake. Look, you can see the strings. Okay, so turn the tap. Well, it is almost, I mean, same premise. Instead of changing the water levels all the time, you got to change the way the water current flows. And yes, I do see it. So why do I get the feeling that I shouldn't have done that just yet? Whoa, shit. Yeah, hang on. It's down there is where we're going. So, cap it. That comes up. Yeah, I don't think we were meant to kill this one just yet, were we? I don't think human Link can clear the jump. I'm fairly certain that has to be a Zora Link to do that. Alright. No glowing hair, so there's no fairies hiding in there. Okay, what do we got? Let's see what we can see. Actually, isn't it in there somewhere? Come on, is it coming up? Yeah, there we go. Atta boy. Gotcha. Alright, let's get that Zora form going. Gotcha. I always like that Zora Link can retain the bigger fins in water. Yeah, I like the bigger fin. Yeah, it just looks so much. It looks way more dynamic with the bigger fins. Okay. Can the hookshot smash these? Yep, beautiful. There's the other fairy. Alright, that was a bit... Yeah, I was getting a bit ambitious with the maneuver there. I don't think there's anything else to do here, so... Yeah, he's pulling off spin kicks like he's fucking depth charge. Yeah, I love the fact that Zora Link has that Super Saiyan aura trick. It chews through magic like it's popcorn, but, you know, if you want to end a fight quickly, that's the way to do it. This was a very interesting take on the Deku Barber. I love the fact that there's a water version. Alright, we got the small key, that's always good. This isn't the compass this early, is... Oh, well, it would be, because you often don't get the new item until after a sub-boss fight anyway, yeah, so it would be. Oh, look, and there's the boss key over there. This is probably going to be very foolish to do this early, but whatever. Can't get to it without the ice arrows, but you get the idea. Okay, Zora mask. Shit, don't fall in there. I said don't fall in there, but whatever. Alright. Totally fucked that up, but... See, like, there's no... The problem that I've always had with the Zora form is that there is no... There is absolutely no go-between with this thing at all. Like, it's either full steam ahead or it doesn't move. There's no in-between with it. I'm getting over this Zora shit. Yeah, I wanted the fairy. Alright, and that's done it for this room. At least for now. Alright, bottom red. No sequel for you. Where'd the other one go? Well, the way these fairies hide in jars and everything, I see a jar, I smash it. Oh, an octocock. I mean, octorock. We haven't seen one of these things, what, since the shooting gallery, I think. Yes, I get what you're trying to say, Tattle. I just don't think now's the time. I'm working with my engineer. I don't need input. If you know what I'm saying. What we need to do is change that switch. A real bomb chew. Not on this date. What's the sub-boss for this dungeon again? Oh, it's that thing again, isn't it? Oh, we just found out. You know, it reminds me of the eye monster from, not Power Rangers. It reminds me of the eye monster from Link's Awakening. Alright, strap on your party hat. Here we go. Show me your face. Maybe the big fucking eye monster might be an idea to... lock onto that link. God, it's all over the shop. Oh, it's like the fucking blob here. I knew I wasn't going to get killed here. No fucking way. Yeah, but where's the fun in that? That's the spirit. Give him a show. It's called the Big Eyeball. What do you like more, Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask? You know, I used to say Ocarina all the time to that, but I'd probably give it to Majora's Mask. I was actually tossing up about doing Ocarina first. And then I just decided to do Majora at the last minute. It's interesting because I never used to like Majora's Mask when it first came out. But I do have a bit of an appreciation for it now. Alright. Let's start putting some points on the board. The bunny hood can come off. Oh, I forget these. Why would they make these? With the exception of Snowhead and the Gerudo's Fortress, I think Majora's pretty okay. And turn the red tap on. Why say Majora's Mask? Well, it's Majora's Mask, right? It belonged to Majora. I think that's how it still works. I'm a writer. Words are my life. The dictionary's my playground. I know what reticulated means. Alright, but make no mistake about it, by night's end I'm probably going to be saying, fuck Majora's Mask, because it annoyed me too many times tonight. There's nothing. Hang on, we came through the pipe, didn't we? Or did we come through this exit? Hang on. Yeah, no, this is where we came from, right? Yeah. We were just here. Well, let's go up. No, it's not there. We need to follow that pipe. Yeah, in here. We need to get that green one going. I can't get over how lethal that thing is. Why didn't the other forms get something that cool? Like the magic shield thing that they got going on. Can the Zora Link climb out of this? Yeah, no, he can't. Alright. Yeah, it is a little bit of wishful thinking on my part. Righty. BEA Beautiful. Yeah, look, Link, don't try anything fancy. What is that? Blue Juicy. This doesn't have anything inside of it. So it's really just a blob of water. Well, that's great. The brown one, I don't think you can find it outside of the Great Bay Temple, can you? The one that has arrows in it? I don't think that makes an appearance again after this. God, is a magic jar too much to ask for? Apparently it is these days. Or not. I've been wrong before. Yeah, I remember now. Come on, spawn back. Alright. Now, this isn't going to be like switching on the kitchen light, but... Okay, now Zora's mask wouldn't go astray now. God, it takes off like a torpedo, and there is absolutely no controlling this thing. What I find interesting about this, right, is that the ice arrows had pretty much next to no use in Ocarina of Time, whereas in this one, they've gone out of their way to make it a dungeon item. I think that's pretty cool. Because the ice arrow is completely optional in Ocarina of Time from the Gerudo's training grid. Like, there's no reason to get it at all. Shit. Move it, Link. We're gonna need some quick feet for this. Yeah, give him what for. Oh, shit. Not under there. Yeah, surely with the Gilded Sword. Just out of interest, does this work on him? Yeah, alright, but we'll worry about that later. I just wanted to try that. That was just for my own amusement just then. Pretty sure that's just about everything topped up, but why not? I love smashing crates and I love collecting what comes out of them. Now, if I was you, I would get the Frogs mini quest after the temple. Yeah, but I still need to get the one from Woodfall, don't I? Like, I'll need to defeat him again. What, there's the one at the laundromat, there's, yeah, there's a couple of them. I can think of one reason for why the ice arrows in Ocarina. You can freeze the spikes when you go to the boss in the water temple. And oh, you can. Yeah, but what, is it even, can you achieve it before then? Oh, well, I suppose all you need is, what do you need for Gerudo's Fortress? Just Epona, and you can get her right off the bat, right? Yeah, alright, well there you go then. So you can use it for something. Wait a minute, can't you hook shot out of here? If I'm remembering right, there's a... And how are we doing on the fairies here? God, alright, so we're still 8 short. Well, we've done everything up here. See, that's something I do make allowances for. Things like the Z targeting being a little clumsy, going back and all of that. I mean, like, I get it, it's 26 years old. What, Ocarina of Time is about to hit 30 years old soon. Like, obviously, I mean, like, especially when you're younger, you don't notice a lot of that, but yeah, it does show its wrinkles a little bit. I'm sure the 3DS version has fixed a lot of that, but I really can't remember anything about the 3DS one. It's been so long since I played that one, too. Oh, shit. Hang on. What are you doing, Link? I can't stand the Zora form. See, it's happening already. Is it invisible, or do you have to kill everyone for it? I think it's invisible, right? Or not? I don't understand the difference between shooting them in the head when they're still attached to the lily pad, or severing them and then shooting them in the head and they die anyway. What am I forgetting about this chest? There it is. Epona and Hookshot, we are getting it. I know, right? It was something I said, I think in like part 2 going through this. I think out of all the Zelda games, Ocarina of Time, for greatest game in the world and all this shit that people say about it, one thing is for certain, when you look at that game from 1998, it aged the least gracefully out of all of them. Visually, at least. It aged very, very quickly. Well, we need to go back to that main area and get this green pipe going. Oh, that's right, Link can drown. Alright, so there's a green pipe coming in here. But I don't think that's the one we gotta go to, is it? Or it might be. Yeah, see, we keep coming back here, unless it's through this other... I think it is, actually, now that... Yeah, alright, fair enough. We'll climb up there and give it the look-see. Wait a minute, is that right? I mean, that's where the pipe's going, but I don't think that's what we're supposed to do just yet. Because isn't that where we come out of it? Yeah, oh, no, I know now. No, go back to the main area. We gotta reverse it now. Yeah, I know now. All good in the hood. If I see this area again, it'll be way too soon. But you know what? The Guy-Org fight makes it all worthwhile. Guy-Org, Guy-Rog, you get what I'm saying. Yeah, we need to change the flow so we can go the other way around. I mean, if it was the model after this one, or even the model before, but that particular model, oh, it's hard to tell. I mean, I've heard some good things about the Maverick, but I've heard some bad things also. I love throwing out totally useless advice like that no one asked for. Yeah, this is where we need to go. We need to change these. Now, it's like Christopher Lee as the dentist in the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory remake. Now, let's see what the damage is this year, shall we? And he says a similar thing towards the end of that movie as well, when Willie goes there to meet his dad again. He goes in there for a checkup. Now, let's see what the damage is, shall we? Alright, now we can kill the other one and we all lived happily ever after. There you go, yep. Yeah, but you can still come back through. Well, you have to come back through that way, don't you? Watch out for the Skulltula. Oh no, so normal Link can clear that. Oh, I was under the impression that he couldn't. There we go. It's like commencing a Death Star trench run. Oh, wait a minute, don't you have to freeze the... Oh, Link, put a bit of effort into it, mate. Yeah, not the biggest fan of the poxy kick that the Zora Link pulls out. Like, why is it that... So these things just keep spawning in, do they? I just saw that one come out of the... Yeah, it looks like these things just keep spawning in. Yeah. Alright, fair enough. Alright. Yeah, well, we need to get all the fairies, unfortunately. We're definitely finishing the Great Bay Temple tonight. I don't care how long we have to sit down here for. Alright. Let's try this dance again. Yeah, tedious fairy. I mean, it really narrows it down, doesn't it? A lot of the ones tonight have been a bit, how you going? Alright. See, and it's this kind of shit that really puts me off older Zelda games. Because the fact that you can't equip the fire arrow and the ice arrow at the same time, like, why? Nah. Alright, well, I completely fucking balls that up. Alright, slow down. Let's take this from the top. That's great. Alright, not really great enough though now, is it? Let's... Now, where is this thing hiding again? There. Pain in the ass. The range of the hook shot in Majora's Mask, is it the long shot from Ocarina of Time? I can never remember. I think I heard somewhere once what it was. Alright, so we've got that one. Now, there's one more playing silly buggers. Well, it'd be that one there, right? Yeah, that would be it. That would be my guess. So just proving that they, like, because obviously one of the common frustrations with Ocarina of Time is things like the inventory system, like constant pauses to change the iron boots and change tunics and all that sort of thing. It's clear in, like, what, the 18 months between Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask that nothing was really implemented to remedy that problem. Like, you can't have the fire and the ice arrows equipped at the same time. Silver Fox. I like the name. Good morning, I hope the day's treating you well. Now, how the heck do we actually get into that? No, it's not a Lens of Truth thing, but that's definitely where it is. Oh, hang on. What am I doing? Jump onto the... Yep, there it is. There's the chest. Okay. Let's start putting some nails in this coffin. Yep, there's the last one. Oh, for this area at least. It's not the last one, but you get the idea. Okay. So, do you remember where every fairy seems to be at? No, not really. I mean, I do have the cheat sheet next to me, but... I'm kind of just playing this by ear at the moment, because I think it'd be more interesting. Zora Link. Again, I said this on the last stream, but the fact that we got a D-pad not doing anything really pisses me off. Okay, and that's still not the last one in this room. Okay, how many is that? Have we got 10 at least? Oh, 11, so there's only 4 left. Alright. Alright, well that was the real tricky wiki one. You know, see crates, roll into them, see what comes out. Oh, I know where the other one is. It's underneath. You gotta bring one of those things down. And go down here. Yeah, it's hiding underneath the room. Pretty clever, actually. I like this one. Yeah, you gotta swim into it like an absolute maniac. I'm pretty sure that's how you get it to crack open, isn't it? Yeah. And that should do it. Okay, so choo-choos can't swim either, so... like the green one fell down there and can't get out. Alright. Like, it's an awesome idea to freeze and heat up water and thaw out water and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's a really cool idea. I just think the item system behind it is a bit clunky. Hang on. Hang on 30 seconds. I turn that on. Why is nothing happening? Why are the pipes not... Unless I've turned the wrong one on. Well, this is only the first green that I've turned on, right? So, yeah, alright. Let's go back to the main area and see what we get. Yeah, we didn't do this one down here. That's why nothing's changed around. But that's all good. I honestly didn't even realize you could do them out of order. You learn something new, and there's our boss door. Okay, so it must be the very top green that we haven't done. Alright, Jaden, what Zelda's your favourite? Oh, hang on. There's something I should check. Yeah. I do remember this little guy. But I thought the complete dome was underwater. Come on, you can do it. Come on. And there's still another one in this room. Well, it's got to be in one of those things, right? There it is. Obviously, we're only going to get one chance at this. Oh, and you can't... Yeah, I forgot about that. You can't wear masks. Oh, you can't change masks, sorry, underwater. I forgot about that. Alright, so what the fuck am I doing wrong now? Alright, you know what? This is what we'll do. We'll take the mask off and just go for... Oh, wait a minute. Pop it underwater and then just surface and put the fairy mask on. There's always a bigger fish. I don't like using these things. Like, I know they're meant to be the stand-in for the boomerang, but by no means my favorite feature of any of Link's forms in this. Twilight Princess. Yeah, man. For sure. See, but you still can't... That's so annoying. Yeah, I love Twilight Princess. That is, yeah. Oof. Yeah, you can slip on a transformation mask in the water. Make it make sense. I would have used the boomerang, yeah. Yeah, Twilight Princess was awesome. Well, that leaves only 2 left, doesn't it? Oh, 1 left. Oh. No, I said the very top one, I think. No, it's not that one. Is it this one? I thought we did that one. There's a fairy inside of that, isn't there? Oh, not this room. Do you think there's an easy way out of here? Of course not. And that's one of the curses with the Great Bay. Temple is that not only do you have to get out of water to put other masks on, it's also to change. Pretty much, like it starts to fall into the trap of it's the ultimate trap of everything that people don't like about the inventory system of these earlier games all exist and are out in full force during the Great Bay Temple. See, but we've already been here, we've already turned this thing on, right? Like, but we're not seeing... I didn't go into one of these rooms, right, and not turn it on. Like, we have done this one. I am certain we have turned this on. Something has me turned around. Something's going on here, god damn it. And we're gonna find out what. Hold it. Oh, no, it's not that. I thought, nah. I turned this on, I am certain I turned this on. Yeah, that one in there's on. You must go up. Yeah. How up, though, do we have to go again? Like... And I think in that little vase that leads us into that room is where the last fairy is, unfortunately. Okay, take me all the way up. Yeah, I think I see it. Like I said, some aspects of the old games have aged like piss vinegar, and that's fine. To the left. Alright. Now, was that so complicated? Well, apparently yes. But I think that's where the last fairy is. No, I'm taking this mask off because Link typically tends to go for a dive. Oh, well, he just did it again then. Like... Oh, hang on, freeze it. Probably keep the fairy mask on so we can actually make sure that that's what it is. Like I said, I had no idea you could do those out of order. Nah, and the last one's in here. Thank God, actually. Wait a minute, isn't there an Octorok around here somewhere? What is it with me? Like, the last 4 taps that I've gone to pick up, right? I've always grabbed them in a way where you have to pull them. I'm actually looking forward to the Guy Rourke fight. Hang on. It's up there, isn't it? Stress less. Yeah, but hang on. Like, there's nothing... Yeah, but like, all it is a rupee, though. Like, that's nothing to write home about. And there's a chest down here somewhere. It's above us, yeah. I see it now. Or is it? You tell me, is he or isn't he? Oh. That's what the last one seems to be about, however, I think it's the hardest fairy to get in the game. Yeah. So it's definitely in this room. I'm just trying to remember how the hell you actually get up there to get it. So it's behind that thing right there, like... There's not another way, is there, to get up there? There's not some lens of truth trickery going on, is there? Yeah, it's not really a water dungeons. Yeah, but there's nothing on that side. That is a fucking damn good question. You can't get it from that entrance, can you? But there's no other way into the room. Nah, there's fucking something going on here. And I don't want to look at the guide to figure it out. There's no other way in here, though, is the thing. So it has to be something you can achieve from coming through that door. This had to have been the fairy that you were talking about, Jaden. This is a pain in the ass. It's not some Zora boomerang thing, is it, to try and get it? No, it's not. Alright, fuck this. We'll be here all night otherwise. It's almost midnight for me. I need to start putting some nails in this coffin. Yeah, alright, no. Before we do that, yeah, what's your riddle? What's your riddle? I think we've been here long enough. Why not? Yeah, what's the riddle? Because there's no other way to get into this room apart from that door right there that we came in through. I'm forgetting something. I just don't know what it is. It's not another entrance in here, is it? Alright, how the fuck do you get this thing? Okay, there's a chest up there, but from what I'm gathering, that's not even the fairy up there. Oh my god, where is the 15th fairy? Okay, hang on. The one that they've got listed here as the 15th one we've already got. Hang on, we must have got another one that they didn't. Or we did and they didn't. We got the one underneath the seesaw. And we did these back to front as well, so we're gonna have one. Alright, for God's sake, where is it? Great day. What, are you talking about the whirlpool in that area? Yeah, we've got 3, we got 4. There's one lone... Yeah, we've got the one from the jar at the bottom of the storm. Yeah, we've got that one. On the left of the flowing water when you're facing... Yeah, we got that one. On the yellow platform, this is the one that we're missing, 9. On the yellow platform, face the wall opposite the door. If you look up, you'll notice some metal grate. Yeah, we're already there. Okay, so it's number 9. So whereabouts... Because we did these back to front, that's why nothing... It's fucking out of whack. Alright. Any more surprises? Alright, let's try this. We'll be here all night otherwise. Alright. North by northwest, so... The only platform that Link can actually stand on is this one without using the ice arrows. So I'm guessing the Zora form can take a hike. Oh, shit. That wasn't the best shot of my... Oh, look, this one's gonna thaw in a minute now. Like... Because this was the first switch, wasn't it? The first green switch, but we didn't do that one first. We did the last one first, I think. Oh, I can't stand that shit. The auto jumping. Yeah, alright. So it definitely was that one. Fuck, you're right. That is a real pain, that one. Alright, now we can get away from that. My god. I'm the closest you can get to hell without being burned. Now this should be this spot. Should be no screwing around. This should be the spot for the fight. Yeah. Oh, that fucking dive. Yeah, that one has always been a pet peeve of mine. Like, you'll go for the... See, that's why just out of habit, I almost always remove the... Like, I thought this one time it wouldn't do it, but the dive, it just all the time... Like, on the last stream when I was doing the Beaver Brothers, trying to get the bottle and the heart piece, that dive just kept fucking up that run. I think Link only ever dived once. See? Like, you've just got to be normal Link to do this. Like... I think Link only does the actual dive animation once in Ocarina of Time, and that's when you're doing the Zora game at the fountain to get the silver scale. I don't think it happens ever again outside of that. Yeah, no, you were right. It was a bit of a fight to get there, but we got it in the end. No, you were right that was the fairy. Gargantuan masked fish. I actually really like this guy. Now, I'm trying to remember... Oh, hang on. What am I doing? Wait a minute, can't we just swim after this fool and... Ah. Of course not. There's always a catch, isn't there? Fucking Legend of Zelda. There's always a catch. Oh, no, not on this date. Oh, this, now it's starting to piss me off. Okay, so some Zelda games are really great, like Twilight Princess. You know, like all Zelda games are equal, but some Zelda games are more equal than others. Oh, trust me, mate. This is going to be the ass kicking of the century in a minute. You can't even Z-target him when he's that far away. Bullshit. Yeah, alright, well that works and that's all I was trying to test. Fuck you. Yeah, you didn't like that, did ya? Yeah, nah, we're not chancing that anymore. I don't remember this guy being such a pain in the ass, but having said that, I'm not 14 years old anymore. Maybe it was a lot easier back then. I always thought you could beach him on the main platform. Oh, here he comes. Oh, that poxy splash damage you get off of him. Alright. I don't care if there's an easier way of doing this. We're just gonna roll him now. That was great, Link. Excellent strategy. I'll have to remember that one. Fish food. He's got to be getting on his last leg soon. Yeah, there we go. There's always a bigger fish. No, the health doesn't matter because we'll get full health as soon as we pick up the heart container. Yeah, that's what I thought. You're not so tough without a head, are you? I mentioned this on the last stream. I'd like to know what this area is supposed to be, like what this is. Because in Ocarina of Time we had the Chamber of the Sages. Like, what is this? But it raises that old question though, doesn't it? If the Giants are so great, how come they need Link? Alright. First order of business. Straight to the fairy fountain. Which I believe is this side of Great Bay. God, I hate this fucking form. But it looks the coolest. Yeah, it looks the coolest. It's the form that pisses me off the most. I thought killing Gyorg was meant to stop all this shit. Wait a minute, are you even supposed to jump up there for that? Anyway. We'll do a little post-temple collection before we call it. We got the fisherman's jumping, yeah. I don't really care about doing the band stuff. Defense enhancement. No, this way. Yeah, this is what we want. And I'm pretty sure there's a like sandwich between these. Oh, hang on. Fuck. Gotcha. Like a pair of jeans. Is that a grotto there? Oh, it is. Ooh. Bomb shoot. This is the internet, you know. We don't vaguely reference where we're from. You know, it's like Death Note. You know, like let's value our lives. Alright, so this is where we need to get. This better not be some powder keg bullshit. I'll be fucking pissed off if it is. It is, isn't it? Oh no. Ugh. I like the purple. That's pretty cool. Like, I know the ones in Ocarina of Time are color-coded, but not like this. And apparently in the 3DS version, the fairies are all changed around. Or, well, not all of them, but some of the prizes are swapped around. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's kind of shit. When you get the white outline around the heart, it loses the shading on it. I don't remember it doing that. Huh, alright. Okay, let's soar to Great Bay for real. Nothing wrong with some candy bricks. The first and second fairy swap. Oh, well, there you go then. Because I see screenshots from the cheat sheet that I'm looking at. I think one of them had like green hair, but the one I talked to had orange. Oh yeah, in the 3DS version they did. I wonder why they did that. Okay, so we should see... Oh, this also goes without saying, but if this minigame coming up is something that only ever happens... Oh no, it's there. There's the boat. If it's one of those, it only ever happens on day one kind of things, well, it's gonna have to wait until next stream. I'm going into overtime now as it is. Yeah, but the torch isn't lit. In the 3DS version. I know why they did it, to make you ask questions. Probably. Where the fuck is this taking us? Oh, there he is. Alright. Do I hookshot onto the island, or is that gonna fuck off? Or is that not gonna trigger the event? Alright, why not? I spent rupees on dumber shit. Alright, so we just need to score 25 plus and then we can get the... Shit. Well, that's what they invented this for. Alright, let's try this again. Well, one of them is off-screen, so... which we'll know it's that one, because we can't... Oh, fuck me. Yeah, I need to get all the annoying mini-games out the moment I start playing them. Oh, shit. That... They were right about that camera angle. Alright, let's do this. Bad workman always blames his tools. Oh, so it counts if you grab the ledge as well. Oh shit, no, it wasn't that one. No. Alright, now we're a day late and $1 short. Oh, fuck. What is that? Well, okay, people, now, so, next Transformers movie. Yeah, apparently that's the thing. I don't like this minigame. Will it be a crossover with G.I. Joe? From what I gather, that's the idea, but I'm not too sure if it will be or not. I was talking a little bit with Miracle Man on the last Friday night stream. We'll probably talk about it again tomorrow night as well, or tonight. Sorry. Yeah, I don't, because if it does take off, well then, would they ever split the two properties again? I don't think they would. Yeah, I always fall down near the end, yeah. See, that's why I've just laid down a save state. So we can just trim the fat and keep the meat. I'll finish up the post-temple item collection and then I'll call it for tonight. Oh, that was bullshit. No. Yeah, and if Link doesn't do the full jump, it's a problem because he won't clear it, at least for the middle one, because the middle one's higher than the rest of them. But that's what all the residents of Termina and Clockdown do. Find ways to get you to part with your fucking money. Make of that what you will. Just like all tourist destinations. But so far so good. I've really been enjoying streaming. Just a nice classic game, as fucking annoying as it gets sometimes. I've got a very love-hate relationship with it. It's a very complicated relationship. But I've had fun. I've been having fun with Majora over the last couple of nights. Alright, we got the kinks worked out now. Check to see if he's okay. But no, wrong. You waste crucial seconds checking. This isn't one of those dumb mini games where you gotta beat your high score so you better perform shithouse. Look, 30, that's plenty. I think you have another subscriber. Well, here's hoping. So tomorrow's Transformers. Yeah, it will be, I think. Because knowing me and Miracle Man, we'll end up talking about... Oh, that's another heart, complete heart as well. That'll be... We'll start talking about whatever toys that we picked up through the week and all that kind of stuff. And it'll be full-on Transformers mode. So it's... Because, like, I was playing Resident Evil 2, like, a couple of weeks ago. And when the conversation went hardcore Transformers, I mean, we needed to play something that was going to fit the tone of that conversation. Okay, so we got that one. Beautiful. Jaden, I think you're right. The Frog Choir is listed here. Okay, we got to make a quick trip. We got to do a milk run to the Woodfall Temple. So, yeah, Jaden, you were right. We're doing the... What is it? What's the frog? The Don Gero mask? That was one of the things that sort of annoyed me a little bit, looking back on all the masks. Like, a lot of them end up starting to sound the same. Like what? You got the Gorman mask. You've got the Don Gero mask. You got the Garo mask. It all just sounds the same after a while. This is the first Deku transformation of the night as well. But you know, since this is still the same 3-day cycle, it's just going to make more sense to do this now, so. Stream from Monday, I think Thursday. Oh, well, that was another reason why I wanted to do another, I really wanted to go heavy on the streams tonight, because I was really falling off there for, this week, sorry. I was really falling off there for a bit. Like, I think I did like 2.5 streams over 3 weeks. Like, that's not good enough, man. Come on. We got an ambition to do some wishing. Okay, this should be relatively painless. No, we don't need to defeat Odolwa, we just need to defeat Gecko. And that's easy done. Cakewalk, it's a milk run. Well, that's the idea, but I'm glad that we've got a bit of a streak. I was actually kicking around the idea of not doing a stream tonight, but then I was like, because I know what's going to happen. I'll get into bed and I'll sit there and I'll be wide awake, and then I'll think to myself, well, I probably should be playing something instead of doing this. Okay, let's go fire arrows. Because we can purify the water right now. Okay, hang on. This is one of those side quests that just needs to be done now. There's no way around it. I mean, do you have work like that? Yeah, you know what? I spin a number of plates, but that's what we sign up for. What am I doing? Just hook shot onto the thing, for God's sake. Now this should be the key. Thank you. That wasn't so hard now, was it? Get me the floors right away, sir. Well, go on! Now, I can't remember what room Gecko is actually in. Ah. Son of a bitch. You know what? Burn, baby, burn. We're not taking any prisoners tonight. I mean, like I said, I'm already in overtime. We got 4 more heart pieces, I think, to pick up. We haven't got time to bake cakes. God, the fire arrows really do take out the challenge of this. No wonder that they don't give them to you straight away. Was quarter heart damage even a thing in early Zelda games? Oh, I do have one Deku stick. Lucky me. Now, where is this stupid fucking frog hiding? Oh, we're not doing this. Not this time. We got the bow this time. I mean, we had the bow the last time, but we're better with it now. Woosa! Gotcha. Woosa! Gotcha. Okay, I think I got greedy there. I think quarter of a heart existed in Link's Awakening or Link to the Past. Yeah, it's always like I'm looking like the one that I've got now. It's weird seeing that. I used to think that that was never always a thing in Zelda games. I'll be surprised if that was around in the top-down era. A quarter heart in A Link to the Past and all of that. I'll be shocked if it actually was. I have 100%ed A Link to the Past, like 11 or 12 or so years ago now. That's one that's on the list. I would like to go through that one again. And do that one, because I think that game is awesome. Spoilers. Oh, come on. Where is this frog? Just finding the bastard is... This isn't it either, like... I know where it is. I'm a fool. What else is new? Good night. I don't even know why I'm opening this thing. I did want to get the all-night mask tonight, but we will. Just that it's not really important. Like, the Anju and Cafe side quest, there's no real reason to do that until you've done pretty much the 4 temples first. There you are. Yeah, just one swipe with the gilded sword, and he has a shit fit. Link, what are you doing? Got him. It was just a prank, bro. Tattle, get your eye on this idiot. Alright, so we got the one in the Great Bay, we got this idiot. When you're heading to the in non-poisonous water. Okay, so we have to defeat Odawa as well in order to do this. That's okay. What was I looking for again? Oh, yeah. Okay, so we... Yeah, I know, but I don't really want to leave this undone, because I'm not going to remember it. Okay. I'll be wrapping up soon. What we can do is go all the way back to the start of the temple and then just teleport to Odawa and fight him for real. Actually, that's what we'll do. So, in order to find the frog in the southern swamp, we have to... It can't be the frog won't be there in poisonous waters. So we have to kill Odawa again. Have you ever played any online games? A few. I don't know. I never really cracked the code with online games. I would like to get back into it because I think it'd be fun if we all got into like a lobby or something together and mucked around on some game. But I don't really play too many online games. I actually really like this guy, Odawa, Masked Jungle Warrior. I love the chanting. I don't know if anyone took the time to sit down and figure out what it is that he actually says. Okay, you know what? Fuck the ice arrow, just shoot him. Broken hitboxes. I wonder if they follow a bomb chew. No, I just really like the sort of stylistic approach to Odawa. Like, you wouldn't think there's... I mean, it's Legend of Zelda, so you're accustomed to your protagonist having a sword and a shield, right? That the first major enemy that you fight in Majora's Mask is equipped with those same weapons. Like, I guess what I'm trying to say there is I can imagine why a lot of people would think Odawa is very underwhelming. I think he's really cool. I think in terms of first dungeons in Zelda games, the Woodfall Temple is actually very, very good. We're not going to do the Deku Princess crap. We just need the frog. Where is this thing hiding? This way. I love how Zora Link can just run through the swamp. I can hear it. Where are you hiding? Yeah, the other will be... Yeah, we're trying to find the one in Southern Swamp, and then we can go and get the one from the laundry pool. There you are. And the fifth one is already at the Snowhead. Alright, let's go to the laundry pool and get that one. Have you played Hell Let Loose? No, I haven't. Should I have? Should I have run into that in my travels? Actually, now that I think about it, it does ring a bell. Why does it ring a bell? I don't think I've played it though, but I might know what it is. Clock down. Okay, so this one's at the laundry pool. Hang on. We have to defeat Got as well. Yeah, this might be the last side quest that we do for tonight. We have to defeat Got as well. That'll be the third time in 24 hours that I've defeated him. As well as we'll do game on that. No, I haven't heard of that one. Okay, we're gonna have to battle Got again. That is getting pretty annoying. Because I had to fight Got twice last night, and now I have to do it for a third time, but this will be the last. Oh, actually, funny enough, after we collect these last two pieces of heart, that's it for this chapter. So, yeah, nah, alright. I'm in good spirits about that. So we're not ending on some we're not ending on some Frankenstein bookmark the chapter. We're actually ending on a complete chapter tonight. So that's oh, fucking did it again. That doesn't help. I really hate the Goron form. That's just me. Oh, they're ambitious. I just don't think there was a lot in the forefront of anyone's mind when it came to the shit that they were required to do. I'm not even going to chance it. And the best part is, with Got, we don't have to battle any frogs inside of Snowhead. We can just go straight to him, defeat him, and get the last two. And the last two heart pieces, sorry. Heart containers are only the ones that you get that complete a full heart. Heart pieces are the ones that we're after. There's 2 heart pieces in Snowhead, but we can only get them when it's spring, so we'll do that now. Oh, what a pleasure it is. I have missed your sparkling personality. Look, lay down a quick save, because God only knows what's going to happen. So that's 3 boss fights back to back. We did Gyrog, Odawa, and now we're battling Got again. I know some people say Goat. I reckon it sounds better as Got. Do what you gotta do, baby. Stay with him. I was getting pretty pleased with my ability to dodge those because they were kicking my ass that first time around. Dead. How much health does this fucker have? How is that not? I swear to God, he didn't take this long to fucking kill the other 2 times. If there's another side quest that fucking requires to fight 3 bosses back to back, it can wait until the next stream next time. What the hell is going on? How come he's not dying? Fuck you. I don't know why the menu comes up twice. There must be something that I've rigged up wrong. I've got no idea why the menu comes up twice. Just give me my heart piece and fuck off. Alright. No, let's never do this again. Right, now there should be a chest underneath here. And that's got another one in it. Okay, well, obviously not that one. Okay, where the fuck is this other one? Head to the area just north of Goron Village now that it's spring, where the Zora's Mask sink down in the water. There's a chest right next to the ramp that leads out of the water to find another piece of heart. Well, this is all the fucking water in the area, mate. Oh, I know what they're talking about. They're talking about the other area. Now, I'm not going to apologise. That's for the next thing they do wrong. Yeah, it's here. I remember now. You beauty. Okay, then it's a trip to the bank, and it's a hard save. The next segment we've got, it's straight into Icona Canyon. And we've already done the graveyard side of that. So we're well on our way to getting all of that organised. I'm fairly certain one of the first things we'll be covering the next Majora stream is going to be the music box house. Two, 1, 2, 2. God, there's almost like 2,500 in there. Can't spend it when you're dead. Okay, not a bad stream, though. we'll have Tattle come along now. And tell us that we're going to the canyon, even though we've already been there before. Because there's some goodies you can get in the graveyard without having to do the Great Bay Temple. The quickest way to the canyon is through the East Gate. Yeah, but there's a couple of things that we got to take care of first. I always love when there's a character that's telling us like what a straight shot something is. Yeah, put me back in here. So we're actually doing pretty good. So we got to finish off. Actually, there's quite a fair bit of item collecting before we go into Stone Tower Temple. Actually... yeah, I'm just quickly going over the chapter now. Yeah, so basically we have a lot of items to gather. That was pretty much the post-temple collection, doing Great Bay Temple. So that's all taken care of. So we shouldn't have to defeat Gyrog again. At least not anytime soon. So we've got some item collection next time. We've got to do the well and Icona Castle. Actually, Stone Tower Temple is probably 3 streams away. With all the item collection and the mini games and all of that kick off, it's probably a ways away yet. But pretty much immediately after we beat Stone Tower Temple, it's straight to the moon for the finale. Remember to get heart pieces, you must get 5,000. Oh, that's right, yeah, you get one from the bank, don't you? Yeah. But that's alright, we're well on our way to doing that. But yeah, we're not doing too bad. We're not doing too bad at all. But the next stream, there'll be a stream tomorrow. I'll have Miracle Man in tow with that, and it might just be a nice easy one with Fall of Cybertron. These big Zelda ones, I mean, they go for like 3 hours. But yeah, it might just be a nice, easy, breezy one tomorrow night before we dip into Stone Tower Temple. But nah, all in all, it's been pretty good. I like where we're going with this one. Frustrating as all hell, but nice. You know, it's the classic. We want something very traditional, but we also want something very modern. Well, it's kind of hard to marry those two things together. Just see if we'll be a good fit. But no, I'm glad that it's not just me going through the frustration. Well, it is me, but I'm glad that it's not just me. But nah, so far so good. We're doing pretty good. Jaden, it was awesome having you with us tonight. I hope you tune in to the next time we do start playing some Zelda. What's your favorite Zelda game before you leave? Twilight Princess is my favorite. You're probably going to be wondering why I'm not doing that one. Well, because 100%ing that one, there's a bit more to that. Like, it's same deal, but like it's same, you know, heart pieces and that kind of stuff. But isn't it like 5 heart pieces in Twilight Princess? But I really like Twilight Princess. That's one that'll definitely happen, for sure. There's a couple of Zelda games I want to do, but I think after I do a couple of these other games that are on our list, I was just getting very slack for Resident Evil 2, to be honest. I mean, I don't think I could do... That was probably most of the reason why I was slowing down my streams quite a lot, because I just didn't really feel like playing Resident Evil 2 anymore. So I just pulled Majora's Mask out of the hat. But I'd say Twilight Princess is my favourite. I tapped out at Skyward Sword. It just wasn't for me. I did pick up Breath of the Wild, but... I'm sure that it's fun and everyone loves it and all that good stuff, but it just wasn't for me. I wasn't seeing what everyone else was seeing in it. I'm glad people love it, though. I wish I did. And I never got around to Tears of the Kingdom. I figured if I didn't really see the last one through, it's probably time I check out. of the Zelda games. But yeah, we still have what mission are we up to on Fall of Cybertron? I think we're up to the Cliff Jumper one from memory. So that one's coming along really well, Fall of Cybertron, and we'll have that one finished up. Majora's Mask, we'll wrap up Majora's Mask. I think what I might do is have a Zelda game to sort of blow through the week with. Friday nights we'll break in Transformers. And I don't know, I'm kicking around a few things. There's no structure to it. It's all just chaos at the moment. Too much chaos. Everything's chaos. After Cybertron is Prime. And I really want to go through the Michael Bay tie-in movies, the games, because I hear a lot of good things about them as well. Hey, now I see I'm an admin. Yeah, I was meant to shoot you a message about that. I think I got it right. So I removed the old account that you've lost, and I've put this one in. So we'll see how that goes. I'm glad that it's working. Fun fact, I can get 100% in that game, except by getting all chests, and I got before 24 hours off. No, that's pretty fucking impressive. I 100%ed Twilight Princess once in 2018. It was when the Wii U HD version of it came out. It was all great and it was fun, all that kind of stuff, but every time the final credits would roll, I collected all of Agatha's bugs, I caught all the fish, I did it all. I would always get this error saying unable to process software or some shit, and it would close down. It would never actually play the full credits for me, so I said, fuck Nintendo after that. Never again. I'm always going to emulate their shit into oblivion. No more. But I would like to do Twilight Princess again, for sure. And A Link to the Past. A nice top-down, because we haven't done a top-down old-school game yet on the channel. That would be nice to go through that. A Link to the Past would be really good. I really like Link's Awakening. The remake was okay. If I was like 12 years younger when that came out, I would have ate that shit up. But I mean, I guess if I go through Link's Awakening again, it'd have to be the DX version. I'll be down if you play Zelda 1. I've never done the original one. Ever. Which is funny because I have mucked around with The Legend of Link before, though that was quite a while ago now. But I've never done the original one. And I'd like to do Minish Cap as well. Like, there's a few that even got away from me over the years that were a big deal. Well, not a big deal, but, you know, were out and about when I was growing up that I never got around to getting. The Bay games you want to try. Yeah, I want to do the Dark of the Moon one. I think that would be really cool. And I hear a lot of good things about the 07 tie-in game. But yeah, I'd like to go through some of the Bay games as well. Just because with a lot of those Transformer games, you don't have to really, because it's sort of hard for me to stay into the conversation and pay attention to what's going on in game and making sure that I'm keeping track of everything. Like, I couldn't do a Zelda game on a Friday night when when I'm having a chat with Miracle Man and like we're goofing off in the chat and all of that kind of stuff. I don't really want to do Zelda runs like that, or games I haven't played before like that, because I think that's a bit of a cheat, and it's sort of all over the shop. But with Transformers, mate, you just point and shoot, and if it gets up, problem persists, treat with more shooting. This thing bangs into that thing, and you don't know who's doing what to who to where to why, and then the credits roll, and then you pop the next game in. You don't have to think too much about it. So yeah, I'd like to keep one of those games for a Friday night when we're having those chats. Just something that you don't have to think too hard about. You're just on autopilot the whole way through, and you can keep in touch with the chat with what's going on. If you try to play it. I've got no worries about emulating those games. I think it'll be fine. Because we've already done it a couple of times. Like, we emulated War for Cybertron, and that worked. Yeah. There were a few problems towards the end there, but I'm not too sure that was actually the emulator. I think it was something else that I was doing on the side, and I just didn't realize it. at the time. Adventure of Link, it's my least, or very near to my least favorite of that. Yeah, I can't even remember what it was, Jaden, mate, that got me playing it. I can't remember for the life of me what it was. It just popped into my head one day. Well, I tell you what, it could pop straight, out of my head after that. But yeah, that was the 2D one, right? That was the first sequel before A Link to the Past came out. I have mucked around on that one, but I've never done the original Legend of Zelda. Yeah, War for Cybertron went fine. We've got so we're at about the halfway mark, give or take, for Fall of Cybertron. We actually were doing pretty good on that. Like Metroplex was putting in the work last Friday. Yeah, so that's good. But yeah, we'll add Transformers Prime and the Bay ones in there. Just something nice and easy to bong out to whenever we're talking about Transformers. But yeah, I like these. Get the guide up, go through it. Everyone sort of weigh in on their favorite Zelda games. I really like that sort of atmosphere. It's been a nice change of pace. Well, anyway, before it gets too late, we're all back on the rounds in the morning. Yeah, Jaden, cheers for stopping by, man, and you give me something to think about with Zelda 1. We might have to add that one to the list. Then behave yourself, stay out of trouble, and I'll be catching you on the next stream tomorrow when we do some more Fall of Cybertron. Rightio, guys, take it easy, and we'll catch you soon.